everyone, it's Heather. This is a video I wish I didn't have to make. So, trigger warning before you continue watching this video. There are mentions of sexual abuse and different medical conditions and a near-death experience, overdose. So beware before you continue this video. So this is my story. So it all started, I was a pretty healthy kid. Didn't really have any problems until middle school. I developed migraines, but it runs in the family. And I have autism. Other than that, I was a pretty healthy kid. But when I was 14, I was sexually abused by a family member, my grandpa actually, and that was really tough on me. I developed PTSD. I started seeing a trauma counselor, for my PTSD, and not long after, I started to develop other health issues. I started to develop fibromyalgia, which my counselor said is a lot of people that she sees that have PTSD, that have had trauma, developed fibromyalgia, so that must be connected. I also developed psychogenic non-epileptic seizures and FND, functional neurological disorder. To name a few things. And mental wise, well, like I said, I had really bad PTSD, and I'm working on that now in EMDR and counseling. But, sorry. I usually stop the video and, because I'm not, very good at talking fast. And I'll explain a reason why my speech is so slow. But anyways, I developed schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder due to my trauma, not only from that, but from other traumas I don't really want to get into right now. But I do have PTSD from multiple things. So, because I have schizophrenia, and I know a lot of people think schizophrenics are crazy and stuff. First of all, we can't help it that we have schizophrenia. And we're not all crazy. We're not all killers. But I have schizophrenia. So, of course, I was prescribed on an antipsychotic. And I've been through so many different antipsychotics. So many different bad side effects. And barely anything helped until what I'm on now. But when I was on Seroquel, I was on it for a couple of years and I was fine. But it wasn't really working that well. And in fact, I don't know, it might have been making things worse. So, my psychiatrist wasn't very good. He wasn't very knowledgeable or anything. He kept upping the dose, and I was on 800 milligrams. And I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to take Benadryl, and I took it anyways to help me sleep. And Benadryl and antipsychotics have something called anticlinergic. They're an anticlinergic drug. And when you get too much in your system, you can overdose on it. And that is what happened to me. I'm not going to get too into it, but that is something else I have PTSD from, is the near-death experience from overdosing. So, it was an accidental overdose. Well, yeah, accidental, but the psychiatrist should have knew better. We could never get a hold of him or anything. So I did switch psychiatrists, and I'm so happy I did, because the one I have now is very, very good. And she took me, or I took myself off of Seroquel because we couldn't get a hold of my psychiatrist. But my grandma's friend that is a nurse, she helped me wean off of it. So anyways, I am now on risperidone. It is working wonders. I take 0.5 milligram in the morning and a whole milligram at night, and it is working wonders. The voices are completely gone. My mental health is the best it's ever been. It's very, very good. My mental health is very good. My mood is a lot better, and everything's going great. Mental health wise now. But of course I'm getting lots of side effects, and that is why I wanted to share my story. If you ever develop schizophrenia, you can't help it. You can't help that you have it, and you don't have a choice but to go on an antipsychotic. And that's in the position I'm in. I don't have a choice. And yeah, so this is what my experience is like on an antipsychotic. The two main symptoms: sleeping all the time, sleeping all throughout the day, being very tired because it sedates you. And then the other one is it increases your appetite. It makes me overeat. It's making me gain weight like crazy. So if you see me overweight, don't judge me. If you see anyone overweight, don't judge them, because chances are they can't control it. I mean, so many different medications cause weight gain. And you can't say, oh, well, just don't take that medication. You can't tell someone that they can't take their medication, because a lot of bad things can happen if they stop taking their medication. They have to take it for a reason. You can't just stop taking it. But anyways, so those two symptoms, I always have a dry mouth. And another thing is my prolactin levels are super high, which my psychiatrist is putting me on Abilify, another antipsychotic, to lower the prolactin levels. So now I'm going to be taking 2 antipsychotics, which I have to be careful that I don't overdose on anticholinergics again. As far as sleeping all the time, my doctor had to prescribe me a stimulant. Still trying to get that approved by the insurance company. But he had to write him a note to try to get them to approve it. And then it's causing heart issues. It is causing something called prolonged QT syndrome. It's where your QT interval is longer than usual, and it can cause serious arrhythmias. So I am on a beta blocker for that. The medication is also messing with my autonomic nervous system, which is causing I'm getting tested for POTS. But it's causing me to get very dizzy and nearly faint. Sometimes I do faint when I stand up from sitting down, or bend over to pick something up, squat down to pick something up, kneel down and stand up, reach on shelves, high or low, to get something off the shelf. I just got a job as a retail merchandiser, and I have to reach up and down a lot. I have to kneel down and even carrying heavy things, that also. So all of these like things cause me to get dizzy and nearly faint. And I'm getting tested for POTS. I don't know if the antipsychotic is causing POTS or if it's just mimicking POTS. I have no idea. But yeah, so that is my health journey currently. So literally I have basically the trauma I went through caused me to get PTSD and other physical and mental health disorders. And then the medication I'm taking for one of my mental health disorders is causing even more physical health conditions. And I have to take other medications to cover up the side effects, basically. And that is what it is like living with trauma and schizophrenia. Not everyone who goes through trauma will get PTSD. Not everyone who has PTSD will develop schizophrenia. But just don't judge people who have schizophrenia, because we can't help it. My computer keeps turning up because it sees my face, but we can't help it. So this is what lots and lots of us have to go through every day. We don't have a choice but to be on medication, and that medication is causing serious side effects, causing us to get more health conditions, physical, and also causing us to have to take more and more medications to cover up the side effects of that medication. So, that is why I have so many health issues, and that is also why I am taking so many medications. I'm trying medications, natural things, programs, clinical trials, therapies, so many different things I'm trying. Nothing is really helping that well. So pretty soon I'm going to be getting my service dog prospect. I'm going to be owner training with the help of a program. I don't know if I'm going to post that on this channel and turn my channel into that channel, or I don't know if I'm going to create a whole new channel for just me and my service dog. But that is my health journey. Let me know down in the comments what you think I should do. Should I turn this channel into my service dog channel when I get my service dog? Or should I create a whole new channel for my service dog? Things I'll be posting are service dog education videos, health updates, but mostly be posting vlogs. Vlogs of me training my service dog and vlogs of me going places with my service dog. But I'll still post other vlogs too. Of course, my service dog will go everywhere with me once he's fully trained. So he'll be in most of my vlogs. So you guys decide, do you want me to turn this channel into that, or keep this channel the way it is and create a whole new channel for my service dog? So I kind of already have a name picked out for my service dog, and I don't know if you're like supposed to, like, if it's okay to name your service dog, or dog in general, pet in general, any pet or animal that you get. I don't know if it's right or okay to name them before you get them. but I already have a name picked out kind of. I really like the name Hugo because, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to name him that, but I most likely am. As long as I get a male. If I get a female, of course, I'll have to do a different name. But, if I get a male, it will most likely be named Hugo. So I'm going to name the channel Hugo and Heather. Or, actually, no. I'm going to name it Hugo the Standard Poodle Service Dog. I don't know yet. We still have time. I just put the deposit down on the puppy the other day. The puppies are due in 3 weeks, but they don't come home till they're 8 weeks old. So we still have 3 months until I bring my puppy home. But I'll keep you guys updated. But I just wanted to post my health journey and explain, you know, all the things I'm going through. There's so much I am going through, and I didn't even explain it all. I mean, there's other health conditions like that I have that, like hypothyroidism. I had it when I was on the Seroquel, and now that I'm off the Seroquel, I don't have it anymore. I wonder what could have caused it then. But my endocrinologist doesn't think the Seroquel caused it, but I did some research, and any antipsychotic can very well cause hypothyroidism. So I think, because if it quit when I stopped taking the Seroquel, then the Seroquel was most likely what was causing it. But I don't know. I guess we'll never get answers, but I'll keep you guys updated. I do have my tilt table test in August. They couldn't get me in any sooner. Also, my grandma and I will be going to Florida in a month. So you guys will get a bunch of Florida vlogs. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.